Most of y'all know, some of y'all know, half y'all don't know. I'm not in school no more. But I used to be in school in like 11th grade. Bro, not like for real though. It wasn't even on some bad kid stuff. It was just on some regular stuff. Like, we had this teacher, bro. Nobody in the school liked this teacher, bro. And he was considered a weirdo. First of all, he talked too much. So I'm on my Bible history teacher's class for lunch because I don't be eating the school lunch. I don't really go into the lunchroom to sit in there to do nothing if I'm not gonna eat nothing. You feel me? He already said if I'm in a room with him that I can stay in there for lunch. That was literally my next class. So that's why I say that. But I'm sitting in there in the classroom and I'm like, oh snap, I forgot my pencil. So in another classroom. The classroom is near the cafeteria and the cafeteria is downstairs. The class that I was in was upstairs. So I had to go down the steps. So the reason why I needed that pencil was because I owed it to somebody, bro. Because in school, bro, if you lose a pencil, you have to find another one, bro. Like, that's just how it was back in my school. Every day, I used to ask this dude for a pencil. And he would have been like, yeah, you can have a pencil, Because I never brought a pencil because I don't see it used to bringing home a pencil and then bring it back to school. Like, I didn't see a reason to do that. So I walk out of my Bible history classroom and I start walking down the hallway. I go downstairs, going to the classroom. I get the pencil and I go get some other stuff that I left in there. I go down the hallway, and as soon as I'm about to go up the stairs, bro, this dude is walking down the steps. He's like, are you going to lunch? I'm like, no. He said, do you have lunch right now? I said, yes, but I'm not going to lunch. I got to go to my classroom. So he was like, no, you have to go to lunch. You have to go to lunch. I was like, no, my teacher said that I could stay in his classroom and I got my stuff in there. And then he was like, which teacher is it? And then I told him the teacher name and he still insisted in me go to lunch. So I'm like, nah, I gotta go get my stuff. And he was like, he said, no, you don't. You could just go to lunch. So I'm like, in my head, bro, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? You don't get paid to make me go to lunch, bro. I'm like, I go up, I take another step. And then he grabs on my chest. I'm like, no, bro. You're not gonna touch me, bro. You're not gonna touch me, bro. Why are you trying to make me go to this lunchroom instead of me going to the classroom? You feel me? So in my head, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was thinking about like all the possibilities that I can get out of this situation. You feel me? Cause like, why? And why me though? Like, why me out of everybody? Why me? Why am I like the only one? I'm seeing girls just walking in the hallway. I'm seeing a whole bunch of people just doing what they want to do, and he gonna stop me. Like, bro, what? I'm like, please. I said, don't touch me. Please don't touch me, bro. This is a school, bro. You're not finna manhandle me in no school. Like, what type of teacher would do? Like, what? My response to him touching my chest, bro, was like, do not touch me again. I'm moving on either way. Whatever goes down on this staircase, I'm still going. Like, I'm still going. I do not care. I start walking up the staircase, and he tried to grab my arm. I said, all right. I go down the staircase and I'm going towards the lunchroom. He's behind me, mind you. He's behind me. He's walking behind me like he just loved the sight of my booty or something, bro. So he just walking behind me, and I'm just going. I could see this nigga through the window, like the side, because we had windows in the hallway, and I could see this nigga behind me in the window, bro. So I'm like, okay. So I go down the hallway, and I hit a quick right. As I'm going to the right side, I hit it real fast, like I hit it real sharp. So I say, just like that. So I'm gone. And then I start speed walking. And then as I'm walking towards the lunchroom, because it was like a long hallway, there was a staircase right next to like the hallway. I tell you, mind you, he's not even behind me no more, bro. Because I'm telling you, I dipped. I was out of there, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was out of there. I turned, went up that staircase, and went back to the classroom. Not ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They had 10 minutes left in the lunchroom. I get to the classroom, and my homeboy not in the classroom no more. So I'm like, okay, that's weird. And then I see my homeboy in the other classroom, like, because he wasn't in the same classroom as me. He was in a classroom, like, on the opposite side. So I'm like, I see him walk out of the classroom, and I'm like, what the frick? I'm over here about to tell him the story of just what just happened, bro. Like, out of nowhere, he's like, the teacher was talking about you. I'm like, what teacher? He's like, Mr. Da-da-da-da-da, the teacher that stopped me in the hallway. Basically, they were just talking about me, bro. And then out of nowhere, the teacher walks up. He said, "Hey!" I'm like, oh my god, bro. My homeboy, he was like, "Uh-oh," and I was like, bro, all right. Why did you not go to the lunchroom like I said? I said, bro, I just told you that I gotta get my stuff. Like, bro, I have my phone, I have my charger, I have my AirPod case, my notebook, my Chromebook. I'm not gonna leave my phone in there and stuff in the classroom. Why nobody? Like, what type of human being would do that, bro? I told him what happened. He's like, I don't care. Few minutes passed, everybody walking back to lunch, and then we have our whole lesson. Soon as I walk out of this classroom, somebody walk up to me. He was like, well, are you that dude that this teacher was talking about? Some light-skinned boy with dreads was disrespected this teacher. I'm like, what are you, huh? He's like, they was talking about it in all class. And then I start walking down the hallway. One of the administrators go and get me and call me to their office. I'm like, okay. And they talking to me for a little bit. And they talking about some, can't be disrespecting teachers like that. You got to do what the teacher say, this, and that. And I was telling him what was the problem was, and I guess he wasn't listening because after I said that, he was like, I'm over here trying to figure out why these teachers are not listening to me. Like, do they not understand the import? Like, if somebody steal my phone and all my belongings, bro, they gonna have to buy me everything, whoever stole it, bro. It's either they gotta find the person who stole it or they gotta buy me whatever was stolen. You feel me? Because I'm not, no, bro. Like, any human being will not let nobody steal their stuff. I'm talking to the administrator. They telling me if it happens again, I'm gonna get expelled. He's like, try not to make contact with that teacher no more, because if you do, then you gonna have another report or another incident. So I'm like, I'm not finna talk to that teacher. I don't even know that teacher for real. I just been hearing stories about this dude, because like, he just weird. He's a weirdo. He just harassed every student that he talked to, bro. And it's weird. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. Real life stuff. If I would've came in contact with that teacher again, I would've got expelled. Like, if I saw that dude on the street, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna stick that nigga, bro. I'm gonna hit that nigga so hard, his shoes gonna pop off his feet. And then he talking about he in the army, bro. He was in the army, bro. Like, dude, I do not care, bro. I will body slam you in front of the whole school and not even say nothing about it. Anyways, bro, that was my story on how I almost got expelled from school.